Hello everyone and welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be discussing about the shadow nerf of the group dungeons loot in the latest patch. Now in this latest patch we have received brand new layouts for the group dungeon which really improved how the group dungeons look aesthetically. But the problem with the new layouts and the shadow bands is that they have changed some bosses which give us purple chests. Now they give us blue chests. The prominent example of this is the Morgana fan. This boss used to give us purple chest. Now it's only gives us a blue chest. And another really problematic thing in this new layouts is that some of the blue chests that spawn naturally can now spawn as tome chests, which includes the double bosses too. So sometimes when you fight a double boss, you get a normal blue chest. Now these exact same layouts, which used to give us normal blue chests, are now giving us tome chests. The biggest problem with this type of new layouts is that they affect our silver per hour drastically. Now before the new layouts or the nerfs to the group dungeons, I used to make around 3 million silver per hour doing group dungeons. Now, after the nerf, the silver per hour did decrease a little bit, and I have done a live stream to try and compile loot from 5 group dungeons. We'll see how much we get from that in the clips. Now, the first clip will be an example of a normal blue chest turning into a tome chest. Now, I hope you guys enjoy the clips, and yeah, I'll see you after the clips. Okay, let's see if I can aggro this boss without the big Spencer. Oh, what? It's a tome chest? Bro, they nerfed it completely. So this used to be a normal chest. I have never seen a tome chest in this layout. This is completely new. So not only did they change purple chests to be blue chests, they also changed some blue chests into tome chests now. That is absolute garbage. Yeah, it used to be normal chest. Man, they completely nerfed dungeons without mentioning it to anyone. The shadow nerf. I'm bound to get down at least one time, right? Okay, that was pretty good loot. Okay. 91k, okay, not bad. So we have 160k from this dungeon so far. God damn it, they just keep nerfing everything, don't they? Well, at least this loot is not nerfed to shit. This is good loot. So we cleared the whole dungeon. Took us a little bit over 20 minutes. We got around 312k silver on my Discord server on what to do for silver farms. Okay, 70k, not bad. 70k, alright, not too bad. Again, 200k per dungeon, not terrible considering it took us 15 minutes. So if you look at the foot buff, it took us 15 minutes, we got 200k. Not really terrible, but could have been better. 100k, alright. I was expecting 200, but we got 100. Okay. Oh, did you guys hear that? The chest is unlocked. Alright. Is it unlocked? So you can just loot the chest without killing the boss. 272k, okay. And this might be worth it to just run through the dungeon with a skip set. You know, since you can not even kill this boss. What? Alright, so we got 440k from that dungeon. Really nice. 50k, okay. Could be better. Okay, let's see how much loot we get from this. 200k. Okay, that's pretty good. So another 380k dungeon. 43k, really bad blue chest. We have a lot a lot of loot. 360k chest, really nice. Oh, take your loot, bro. Okay, they did not take their loot. uh, so they just left 300k here. uh, so this is it. 5 dungeons. We got 1.8 million silver in item drops. We might have gotten 200k, let's round it up. We got 200k from silver pickups, so we can round this off to 2 million. That's 2 million silver for 5 dungeons, which is not that great, but yeah. Let's see how much we got from the faction rewards. 160k. Again, this is just a bonus, not great. But if you have high rank on your faction and you can buy those well elite winter bears, this would be 4 million right now. Definitely have enough points for it. We got a bunch of fame though. 600k plus, how much is this? 150. So 750,000 fame in books. That's great. Okay, let's mix everything up. Alright guys, as you saw from the clips, we can clearly state or observe that they have reduced the loot and they have not made it public. It's just a shadow nerf. They have reduced the silver per hour that can be generated from doing group dungeons. Now the group dungeons is a solid activity still for a lot of players who solo the dungeons, but you should not look at group dungeons in the perspective of a solo player who just solos the dungeon in 8.4 or 8.3 gear. The tier 5 group dungeons are meant for the group players who use 4.1 or 4.2 items and they bring along 4 or 5 players along with them. So imagine being a new player in a 4-man party and you spend 30 minutes clearing a group dungeon. Now for all your troubles, you get what, 100k if you're lucky, and if you're not, you get 90k. You know why this happens? Because the loot is split between 4 people. 300k loot per dungeon is good for a solo player when they are clearing a dungeon in 20 minutes. But if you are a group player, especially a new player, who can clear a dungeon in 30 minutes with their party, the loot is not good. So if you are a new player, you'll get like what, 200k or 100k per an hour. That is downright terrible and it should not be like that. So I definitely think going forward in Albion we'll see a lot more nerfs to group dungeons like this, because this is the directions the game developers are willing to go. I don't agree with this. This is a bad change. This will inevitably make the game less fun for small scale players, or just new players in general. They don't have to be PvE players. Even PvP players, they don't get silver because there's no silver farms in the game right now. Solo dungeons are absolute trash, and group dungeons are also being nerfed constantly on every single patch. They just shadow nerf them without even mentioning anything on the patch notes about changing the boss's appearance rate. Well, I have ranted on long enough about this topic. That's it for today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.